はい、じゃあ今回はシベリア3、前回のシベリア2の続編やっていきたいと思います。これもともと日本語版は発売されてなくて、去年の年末ぐらいに有志の方が日本語化モッドを作ってくださったので、それを入れてます。日本語モッドを入れてるのでご了承ください。では始めます。
しぐれさん、シベリア、
しぐれさん、こんばんは。とうとう3だよ。これもいや、有志の方がね、日本語版もっとね作ってくれたおかげで3ができるよ。じゃあポチッとな。
しぐれさん、前回の2最終回見ましたよ。
あ、本当？ありがとう。なんか最後までケイトが働く回でした。見てくれてありがとう。
しぐれさん、もはや弁護士じゃない。
もう弁護士辞めました。もうでも前回の最終回もさ、ひどいよね、謎解き。もう最後まで本当に悩まされたよ、理不尽な謎解きは。だって最終回のヒントがさ、船の中にあるって、あれ写真撮ってなかったら
あれは
理不尽だよね、あれ。もうね、疲れた。今回はそうじゃないことを祈りたい。まあ、謎解きだけで結局時間潰したからね。やっぱ2017年発売なので、やっぱ画像は綺麗だよね、前作より。
しぐれさんには謎解き部分でマイナスが多い。
残念だよね。ストーリー的にはすごく面白いストーリーだったのに、謎解きは本当理不尽。あ、よかった、ちゃんと日本語化になってるね。
しぐれさん、出だしからトゥームレイダーっぽくなってきた。
もうでもシベリアに着いちゃったからね、前回で。なんかちょっと怪しい雰囲気。ちょっと化粧濃いな。アイラインすごいな。なんかどうやら精神病院らしい。
Hello, Kate Walker.
これはどちら様？
しぐれさん、魅力？
そう、すごいね、目力が。
My name is Kirk, Kate Walker. Kirk of the Yukol tribe. Do you remember the Yukols?
Where are we? My memory's all mixed up. There was a terrible blizzard with snow and ice, and then nothing.
We are in the clinic of Dr. Zamyatin, in the town of Valsambor.
How did I end up here?
We Yukols migrate with our snow ostriches to the sacred lands.
情報量が
It's a
多い
long
な。
journey, a very special journey. 1 month ago, we found you dying on a riverbank there in the north. We took you in and our shaman cared for you. Afterwards, we continued our journey. And today, we are both here to finish getting better.
しぐれさん、シャーマン。
シャーマン。これはどっち？前回と違うね。シャーマンってさっき
What's wrong, Kate Walker?
冒頭でなんかお祈りしてたあの人だよね。なんだっけ、ミコさんだっけ、シャーマンって。
Well, nothing to say.
何があったのか
You
な。
lost a leg.
前回と会話形式が違うね。
Some people don't like nomads like us. But don't worry about me. Dr. Zamiatine asked a master craftsman from Velsambor to make me a new leg, and he's going to put it on me when it's ready. It will be like a brand new leg.
おう。あら便利。
Why are you tied to that bed?
That was the decision of Madame Olga, Dr. Zamiatine's assistant.
しぐれさん、めっちゃ何か言って圧力かけてくるやん。
Apparently, it's going to take a long
なん
time
か
to
すごい
find
ね。
our
前回と
place.
全然違うよね。
And in the meantime, my people are without a guide and are waiting for me with the herd, so we can continue.
The Yugels I've met didn't speak my language anywhere near as well as you. I'm very impressed.
From time to time, missionaries and merchants came through our village.
これ
I learned very quickly, Kate Walker.
セリフが多すぎて頭に入って
It's
こないな。
important if I am to guide my people.
I don't mean to be rude, Kirk, but aren't you a bit young for that?
The spirits do not take age into account when they choose a chief for the Yukols. And the spirits are very wise. They do not make mistakes when they choose the one who will guide our people on the sacred migration.
Why do the Yugels make the journey?
とりあえず全部
My
聞いと
people
こう。
live in symbiosis with the great snow ostriches, Kate Walker. Their wool protects us from the cold. Their excrement feeds our crops, and their meat feeds us. They are also our mounts and beasts of burden, so we must follow them wherever they go.
And do they migrate because of the weather?
No, Kate Walker. They go to the sacred lands to reproduce. It is an event that only occurs a few times per century. For the Yukols, it is rare to be able to boast of having participated in more than 3 migrations during one's lifetime.
じゃあ全部聞こう。
If you don't mind my asking about your leg, what exactly happened to you?
Soldiers bombed the route we were taking with our caravan. For no reason. Just to frighten us and force us to turn back. I was a bit too close to the explosion. A piece of rock. That's it.
You mean the authorities did it on purpose? But why?
They think that the snow ostrich migration has no place in today's world, and that my tribe should settle down once and for all. But we will never do that, Kate Walker. That would mean defying the spirits. And the Yukols fear the spirits far more than the soldiers.
Well, Kirk, I'm delighted to have made your acquaintance. I guess I have to go tell the staff that I'm awake, I feel fine, and I have no intention of hanging around here.
Of course, Kate Walker. I'm sure someone will be in the yard. Maybe even Madame Olga.
庭に出る。はいはい。前々回は確かスイッチだったから。で今回のこれはパソコンなので操作がだいぶ。あ、出れるんだ。ちょっと待って、出ないでまだ。窓かと思ったら入り口だった。とりあえずいろいろ見よう。これは
しぐれさん、クロックタワー系の移動や。
もともとでもこのゲームそういうゲームだったんだけど、やっぱね、スイッチに移植されたからスイッチ用にいろいろやっぱ変えたんだろうね、移動の仕方を。 これはこれやりにくいな、慣れるまでは。これは、あの人と喋るやつか。そしたら、じゃあもう出るしかないか。
しぐれさん、なるほど。
うん。日本語もっとも、ちゃんと、機能してるから、大丈夫かな。あ、ちょっと待って。あっちはいけないのかな。こっちはもう、行き止まりっぽいね。寒いのにこんな格好して。しかも裸足だよ。お、こっちこっちこっち。お、これはわからんな。これいじれないのか。お、
しぐれさん、室内というか室外？
あ、覗け。なんか廊下、なんだけど窓がないね。鉄格子だからやっぱりここ精神病院かな。どうすればいいんだ。特に行けないじゃん。こっちどこも行けないね。これもいじれない。じゃあもう一回室内に戻る。
しぐれさん、アウトラストでこんなん見た。
アウトラスト。アウトラストは、私も見たな。あれ怖かった。あれは理不尽だと思ったわ。何もできないわけでもない。この食事はいじれない。おかしいな。もう一回この人と喋る？これか。
Nothing.
あ、やっと進んだ。
It doesn't work, Kirk.
I think I saw some of the staff using it the other day. Take a good look at the
仕
mechanism.
組みをよく見てごらんって。
Maybe you can find a way to get it working again.
Bolted tight.
どういうこと？ダメですね。あれ？開かない。他にいじれるとこは？
しぐれさん、ネジを外せと？
そうなのかも。どうやってって話だよね。違う。あれ？他にあんまり親切じゃないな、今回も。冒頭からいきなり。ここは？あ、もう外出ちゃうか。こっち？わかりません。ダメだわ。わからん。いきなり。これは関係ないか。ここさっき見たし。これ以上いかない。ってことはやっぱり違う。こっちはいけない。ちょっと操作慣れるまでは不便だな。何か他に見れるとこないのかな？
しぐれさん、もうちょいわかりやすいところにこうぐってあるものでは、丸。
普通はね。でもこのゲーム普通じゃないもん。これどうしようか。ここ外せない。これを外さなきゃいけないんだね。はいはい。そういえば私、あれだな。あら、ちょっと待って、もう一回見せて。これは、どうすればいいの？あ、こういうこと。あったじゃん。売れるようにならないと何もできない。
Search the room. I'm sure you'll be able to find something you can use to open it up with.
呼び出しボタンを開けるものを探す。ここ、段階踏まないと、あれなんだね。あれ？
Nothing useful here.
はい。これだ。
しぐれさん、それは説明見なくてもわかるような気が。
That should do the trick quite nicely. Now try to use it to see if you can repair the call button.
ほう。もう他に見れないよね。じゃあ、はい、やりますか。あ、こうやって出てくる。オスカーの形見がある。観察。これ心臓
All
だ。
that I have left of dear Oscar. All that I
は
have
い。
left of dear Oscar.
で、これ戻したいときはどうすんだ？よし。
しぐれさん、オスカー形見になっとる。
形見だよね。ロボットだから、なんとでもなる気がするんだけど。はい。はい。で、どう？あ、これ難しい。違うって。違うって、バック。はい。アイテム、どうすんの？違う。これ分かりづら。アイテムを動かす。どこで？もう動いた。これは分かりづらい。そしてすごいめんどくさい。
しぐれさん、操作に癖がありそうですね。
Let's see if I can repair the mechanism.
If you're not sure, maybe the diagram you saw earlier might help.
ちょっとこれ慣れるまで大変だ。
That's strange. The wire seems to have been disconnected on purpose.
ほう。なるほどね。それでこう。すごいめんどくさい。で、いいんじゃない？で、違う。戻っちゃう。戻さなきゃいけないんだ、自分でこれ。めんどくさ。
Finally. Right. Now I just have to find a supervisor.
Well done, Kate Walker. I'm going to have a bit of a rest now. Please try to come back and say goodbye to me before you go.
果たして、お別れ言えるかな？ケイトウォーカー出さないようにって言われてるもんね。さあ、マウスの左ボタンをダブルクリックすると、はい。これは何がおかしいね。
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
なんか怖いな。こっち。 この人もあれなのかしら。
The light, the wind,
う
the
ん。
heat. I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
大変ね。これ、なんだろ
しぐれさん、そこはかとなく、不穏な気配がする。
That's not right.
ちょっとね、これなんか入れるんだろうな。違うみたい。なんか怖いな。ここは入れない。入れた、入れた。あ、でも、いけない。さあ、どこに行けば。こっちは行ける。おうおう。
Hold your head under the ice water in the fountain, Nikita. That'll clear up your damn headaches.
Not his time. This isn't a normal day.
Have you seen the mammoths too?
It's like a
Go
pile
tell
of
the staff.
rusting
That way maybe they'll
nails
believe.
うーん。
And have you seen any dragons too?
会話が成立しないな。これお医者さん？
So you're finally awake.
Maybe they're the
Has Dr.
ones
Olga been
keeping the
informed?
damn-
なんでそっち見ながら会話
Get
す
your
るの？
bearings. I understood that you'd be staying with us for a little while yet.
怖い。怪しいな、この人。
Ah, you're finally awake, number 10. What can I do for you?
Well, it seems to me that I'm cured. And now I'd like to be on my way.
Given your condition, that would seem somewhat premature and perhaps even unreasonable, number 10.
私
What
の
do
言
you
いた
mean
い。
my condition?
You're in a coma for quite some time. That's not negligible. And even if you seem better physically, there may well be serious psychological after effects.
So you're refusing to let me leave?
Oh, no, of course not, miss. I have no intention of abusing any of the prerogatives of my position. Nonetheless, first you must submit to a series of tests that are designed to demonstrate that you have fully recovered. You understand. Please, sit down.
怖いよ
On。that?
Yes, yes, don't be
いや、
afraid.
怖いって。
What the?
いや、ちょっと、
Don't worry about these restraints.
しぐれさん、出かせが怖いわ。
Protocol
わらわら。
Olga, our supervisor, has implemented.
怖っ。
Right. I do believe that we can begin. Now, be so kind as to state your first and last names, age, and place of birth, please.
もう答えるよね。回答の左にある小さなアイコン、これ？
Answer me.
I guess it can't hurt to give him that
う
information.
んうん。
Maybe it'll bring this farce to an end too.
じゃあ答えます。
My name is Kate Walker. I was born in New York, and I'll be 30 this year.
Good.
So,
Good,
Genki.
miss. Up until now, my device would seem to corroborate what you say.
You're using a lie detector?
It's procedure. Please stop worrying and talk to me instead of your friends and family. Are you on good terms with them?
うんふん。
I can't do anything because of his lie detector.
うん。
I should tell him the truth.
しぐれさん、バラエティ番組で見るやつや。
確かに
If。I tell him that I fell out with my friends and family, this guy will see it as some kind of psychological
どっ
condition.
ちがいいのこれ。
I'd better lie.
Hmm. Your psychic troubles would seem to be significant.
まあでも
indeed.
正直に言うか。
No, I cut off with them. I haven't had any news from my mother for weeks. And Dad,
言わない方が良かったか
left me
な
for。my best friend Olivia.
You seem to be basking in this chaos and anarchy, Miss Walker. Is this inclination for disorder connected to this Hans Vorarlberg and Oscar, You spoke about them at length while you were delirious.
どうしよう。答える。一緒にシベリアに行こうとした。
Answer me,
すみません。
please.
怖っ。
Oscar was a kind of automaton, very special.
なんか自分が怒られてるみたい。
You know, sometimes it was as if he was almost alive. He was designed by Hans Warburg. Hans was a genius. The last of a long dynasty of precision machinery manufacturers. We went on a very long journey together. Then we landed on a small island in the sea called Syberia. Hans knew that there was still a herd of mammoths there that had survived from prehistory. Hans was obsessed by mammoths.
しぐれさん、オスカー派鎧になってハンス派マンモスと戯れてた。
確かに。確かに。
To be honest, what I'm interested in, Miss Walker,
全部ケイトにやらせて。
is that during your travels you were in
自分は
contact
願いが
with
叶って
people,
満足だよね。
the nomads who brought you here to Velzenbor. In your opinion, what should we fear from such a primitive tribe of savages who understand neither law nor border? Refusing civilization and settlement.
そっとしておくべきじゃない
I
の
think, Doctor, that the Yukos live in harmony with nature, time, and space. They have no real reason to change the way they live.
Now that is an example of typical American idealism. Maybe you should go back to New York right away. I'm sure your brilliant ideas will be justly appreciated there.
何も言わない。怖っ。
I see. In a way, your silence is quite answer enough, Miss Walker. So you intend to continue your journey through our country. A hazardous undertaking with neither goal nor destination. Pity for a brilliant New York attorney who seemed to have a gleaming future.
That's not for you to decide, Doctor. For the rest, I think I've demonstrated throughout this interview that I present no psychological after effects from my injuries. I would therefore like you to authorize my release now.
Of course, of course. Do calm down, Miss Walker.
I'm sorry, but I'm not used to being interrogated like this.
Some years ago, I would have interrogated you in a very different manner, Miss Walker. I grant that I may still feel some nostalgia for the good old traditional methods. You're one of the very last representatives of a world that is fast disappearing, Miss Walker. A disordered world that no one will miss. This key is much like you, unstructured and uncontrollable. If you're able to find a way to use it to leave this floor, then you shall have proved that you are permanently cured.
結局何かやらせる。
I would like to get my things back before I leave.
You will find them there.
はい。ここですかね。なんかもう怖いね。こうか。はい。
Turn around.
そりゃそうだ。チラ見すんじゃねえ。
しぐれさん、チラチラ。
チラ見してたよね。はい。両刀から出る。鍵を使う。さっきのは鍵だったんでね。もう、持ち物の確認はどれでするんだ。あれ出てで、うろうろ。違う。これは操作が、あ、出た。ここは何？ここを一応見てみるか。話してみる。お、なんかすごい部屋だな。
Hello.
might you be, miss?
Yeah. Who are we speaking to?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Kate. Kate Walker. That doesn't sound too local.
Yeah. So how did you get here, Kate? Kate Walker?
The Yukos brought me here.
The Yukos. They're nothing but chicken thieves. A whole bunch of scumbag morons doing nothing but infesting the streets of Valsambor.
Yeah. Now they've come here to do their dirty work.
You mean Kirk, I suppose.
For 20 years we've been in this clinic. Since we got back from Baranor. Listen, this place has always actually been a quality establishment. I don't mind admitting. So we were pretty disappointed when we heard that Madame Olga is now letting in those degenerate scumbags from up north.
Come on, Anton, come on. Madame Olga knows very well what she's doing. She must have her reasons for letting those midgets in here.
まあじゃあ順番通り上から。
Baranor? What's Baranor?
A place. It's a goddamn hellhole.
What are you talking about, Anton?
That's all I have to say about it, Kate. Kate Walker. Can't stir up the past.
So have you really been here for 20 years?
Yeah. At first, we were kept for observation with some of our buddies after that damn mission to, Baranur.
Leon and me, we're almost the last ones still here now. We don't know what happened to the others. Gotta say, some of them were pretty bad. Worse than us. Some guys who got it pretty bad.
Fortunately, Madame Olga looks after us right. They look after us nicely here.
Yeah. She looks after us good. She's a real lady, if you want my opinion.
Can you tell me where the exit is, please?
It's there. But you won't be able to leave until you've had a meeting with Dr. Mongo Ling in his office.
Yeah, he's the one who knows if you're cured or not.
さっきの
I'll be leaving you then, gentlemen.
変な人のことだね。
Goodbye.
See you around, Kate. Kate Walker.
Yeah. See you around.
少しなんかあれかな、差別的な表現も出てきて、ここもう行くかね。ここだよね。これだね。使う。またか。もうすごい。これは、ここだな。今どこいじった私。ここいじったのか。
しぐれさん、これは厄介な、わら。
これはどこ？これだ。めんどくさ。これが、こうだね。で、これ。めんどくさい。ぴったり合わせないといけないのかしら。違う。操作性がかなり悪いね、これ。微妙に合わないんだけど。ね。これか。こうですね。ね。これが。
しぐれさん、でもまだ、にほどの理不尽派感じない。
確かに。あれ？一個やってないのがあるな。あれ？どれだ？もう一回。これはやった。次。これもやった。これだ。これでいいはず。今んとこまだ確かになんとかわかる。
But
What on earth's wrong, my sport?
開かないじゃん。
I don't understand. The key. It didn't work.
I did warn you, you know. You can't be at all well enough yet to deserve to be released already.
最悪じゃん。
But what do I have to do?
Why don't you go back and have a lie down in your room so you can continue your convalescence?
But look at me. I feel fine. You have to let me go.
Impossible, Miss Walker. The rule is very clear. Only those patients who are capable of opening the door may leave this floor.
いや、お願いって。
Please, Doctor. Can't we come to some arrangement? I promise I won't say anything to anybody if you let me leave.
I'm perfectly immune to your rather sad attempts to bribe me, miss. If you do indeed want to leave the clinic, you must open the door.
There's a problem with the key. That's obvious. I need to find out where it comes from.
結局何かするんだ。インベントリを開く。はい。観察するかな。いろいろ厄介だな。気になる場所にカーソルを動かす。はい。
I already know that everything works here. Let's check the key.
はい。うん。これは。
These holes. It looks like something's been removed from the key.
あら。
No doubt about it. My key's been deliberately damaged. I need to find a perfect copy if I want to be able to repair it.
写しを探す。これ行けるとこないのかな、じゃあ。先生、びっくりした。先生入るか。これはいじれない。いまいち操作になれない。
Aha.
これどうすればいいんだ。アイテムを動かす。もうあったけど違う使わない。
I see. According to the picture, there's a pin missing. I need to find a way to fix it. But
パ
how
オさ
can
ん、
I
ア
manage
ラ
it?
スカ、アラスカ。
アラスカ、こんばんは、パオさん。シベリア。探さなきゃいけない。もう探すとこないぞ、ここの部屋は。
パオさん、アステカ。
アステカってなんだっけすごいめんどくさいことになったな、また。部品を探す。
パオさん、文明。
アステカ文明。 世界三大文明。どうしようかな。
しぐれさん、さらっと窃盗するようになった。ケイト・ウォーカー、弁護士。
もう今に始まったことじゃないしね。この辺、これなんか関係あるのかしら。いけないけん。とりあえずじゃあここ行くか。で、じゃああの兄ちゃんに聞く？答えてくれるかな？
How are you, Kate Walker? Is your departure from the clinic imminent?
I'm afraid not.
You seem upset. What's wrong?
I have to use a kind of key to open a door and finally get out of this place. It's a kind of a test, you know? A test that I passed, but the key didn't work. And when I compared it with an original, I saw it had been sabotaged. I'm getting the impression they're trying to keep us here by any means, Kirk. Whether we want to stay or not.
That's a serious accusation. Are you sure?
うん。頭がおかしくないでし
I'm
ょ。
not sure of what I saw, even if it seems totally crazy. I just hope I'm not losing my mind.
You seem entirely sound of mind to me, Kate Walker.
いい人だ、この
I
人
wouldn't。worry.
So you share my suspicions?
It's true that I've been very weak since I began Madame Olga's treatment. But she says that it's normal. She calls it temporary secondary effects.
We really need to get out of here, Kirk.
Unfortunately, I cannot undertake the long migration of the ostriches without the mechanical leg, Kate Walker. But you, on the other hand, you can leave.
But how?
Show me the model of the key you told me about.
しぐれさん、目が怖いけど、まともそうな人や。
今までのあれと違うよね。
I need to see the original model. Show me the model
あ、
of the key.
すいません。すいません。インベントリ開く。あ、これか。はい。オスカーとえらい違いや。
That's what I thought. With this, my tribe's smith should be able to repair your key. If, of course, you find a way to get it to him.
I doubt they have a postal service here.
Go onto the balcony. Our shaman's messenger is never very far. I use it to communicate with my people. You can give it the key. It'll take it to my tribe's smith.
Got it. Thank you so much, Kirk.
ここでようやくここに出るってことか。段階踏まないと何も、あれなんだな。これは関係ないのか。あれあ、おう。じゃあ。で、何もないの？何もできないけど。お？何かできることは？これか。
That's it.
わかりづらい。
Come here.
これ。
Hey, you. Birdie. I've got something for you.
来ないじゃん。なんか。どうすればいいの？
Birdie. I've got something for you.
ダメね。来ないね。来ないよ。はい。
About that bird, Kirk. I must be doing something wrong. It won't come to me when I call it.
It's true that the old owl is a bit of a lunatic. Have you tried to get it to land on the balcony?
No, but I don't see what I can use for that.
Look around the yard, Kate Walker. You may find something that might interest the board.
Why not? I'll give it a shot. Thank you for your help, Kirk.
庭？庭ってさ、こっちってこと？で、もう一回これ見るってことか。なんか興味引くものありますか？なんかいるね。鯉がいる。でも、いじれるわけではなさそう。おう。ちょっとこれ酔っ払うな。気をつけないと。今なんか、どこ、ちょ。こっち来て。なんかあった。なんかあった。
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
違った。全然関係なかった。お水も関係ないのか。違うね。てっきりお魚かなと思ったんだけど。ここは庭じゃないしな。間違えた。入っちゃった。ここも特にね、この人寝てるし。いいや。庭ってここだよね。違ったっけ？違う。ここもやっぱり、だ。違う。難しい、この操作。こっち。なんかいるじゃん。使えない。これ使えるかな？
しぐれさん、私の常識で庭と呼ばれるものはまだ出てきてない。わら。
いや、私もそう思うんだけどね。そうよね。使えないよね。オスカーの心臓。これ何？これは特に、あれか。鍵がないとダメなのか。ちょっと上。
Automaton birds?
この人は喋れない。この人に関わりたくない。もう一回じゃあ、あそこ行くか。ちょっとね、操作が慣れなくてイライラする。
The messenger is out on the balcony, Kate Walker.
そんだけ？鍵ない、鍵探さなきゃいけないのかな。来てるとは言わんよね、あれ。バルコニーに来てるって言ったらもうちょっと。これあからさまになんか出てるけど、関係ないのかな。鍵も探さなきゃいけないし、出る方法も探さなきゃいけないし。 足を介して影を送るだから。うん。来れる？あ、ちょ。わからんな。もう一回入る。ソース置いてるかな？いろいろ。この辺ももういじれないか。もういじれませんね。はい。じゃあ出ましょう。もうちょっと鍵のヒント欲しいな。この人何も
Get
知
your
らない。
bearings. I understood that you'd be staying with us for a little while yet.
こっちを見て会話してくれないよな。この子。なんか喋る
Be
の？
reasonable, please, Miss Walker. I'm sure that without treatment, in a few months you'll regain all of your faculties, and you'll be able to leave the clinic perfectly cured.
ああ、そうですか。あ、スタックする。危な。行くとこ限られてんのに。
Someone should have a word with the
あ、こういう
maintenance
ことね。
department.
はい。またじゃあ、
It burns. It still burns, even after all
きっと一
these
緒か。
years.
なかなかめんどくさい。この辺も特に何もないか。あ、この人か。
Anton fell asleep in the middle of the game again.
この人、うっとうしいな。そしたら、持ち物見るときは、何もできないのか
All
な。
that I have left of dear Oscar.
オスカーの心臓が実はなんか鍵にな
All
ってる。
that I have left of dear Oscar.
ってことはない。
しぐれさん、あの機械の鳥をどうにかしようとし始めるフラグを立てなくちゃいけないっぽいですね。
そういうことだよね。どこで
Automaton birds?
どこでフラグを立て
し
るか。
ぐれさん、これ鳥に接続したら鬼畜。
オスカーが鳥になって生まれ変わる。この人に話しかけられないもんね。
I really tried. I tried to tell them I was a whole lot better. They just wouldn't listen.
今更ここ来てもな、鍵がない、使えないしな。あれ？マウスが消えた。あ。
Well, what do you know? Damn key doesn't work.
ケイトさん、鼻穴に指突っ込んでます。どこでフラグを立てるんだろう。もう一回ここ入るか。鍵いただきました。鍵いただきましたね。鍵、あれ？あれ？鍵は？あ、出てきた。アントンの鍵。
as every day as it gets.
うん。あれ、バック。よし。この鍵を使えるだろうか。こっちこっち。こっちこっち。使えるかな？ん？あ、そういうことね。よし。使う。これで使えなかったら泣くよ、私。あれ？私のマウスちゃんがどこ行った？マウスカーソルちゃん。あ、出てきた出てきた。オッケー。違う違う違う、こっち来て。ああ、そう、あ、操作が。私の思う方向に行ってくれない。あ、まず会話しなきゃいけないかな、これ。
The messenger is out on the balcony, Kate Walker.
そんだけ？持ち物、確認。観察する。
You just turn the key to activate it.
負けないの
？You just turn the key to activate it.
はい。これは何なんだろう。まあいいや。とりあえずじゃあ、バルコニー行くしかないか。で、
Hey you!
じゃあ、
Birdie! Birdie! I've got something for you!
ちゃうねん。あ、ここあった。まだ2よりもいいと言うべきだろうか、これは。で、あれ？ちょっと待って。バック。で、ここで。あれ？で、もう一回？
Hey there! That's it!
違う。
Come on, come here!
ネジ巻く、あ、ネジ巻いてよ。あ、よかったよかった。動いた動いた。かわいいじゃないか。かわいいじゃん。めっちゃかわいい。
The owl flew away with the key, Kirk.
That's good news, Kate Walker. Now we only need...
Kirk, What's wrong?
Dr. Olga's treatment.
やばいな。ちょっとやばくないこれ。
Kirk, can you hear me? Wake up.
Come, come. No need to be alarmed, Miss Walker.
怖っ。
Who are you? And what have you done to Kirk? You're the one who put him in this torture device.
Calm down, Miss Walker. I'm Dr. Olga Efimova. Your...
I don't care who you are. Bring Kirk round. Immediately.
Fainting is a secondary effect inherent in the treatment, Miss Walker.
いやいやいや。
Nothing more. In medicine, despite any discomfort, protocol must be respected.
Oh, you mean that horrible mechanical bed where that poor boy is waiting for a prosthesis that never comes? That's protocol? And I suppose the same is true for the absurd interrogation I had to go through.
No.
You seem to have developed a singular paranoia since you came out of the coma. When we get the chance, I'll look into it. But for now, I'm going to ask you to please leave. I have to administer the next stage of the treatment to your young
眉毛
friend.
すごいな。昔のナミエちゃん並みの眉毛だよこれ。これはどうした方がいいかな。
I don't like the idea of abandoning Kirk to this witch. But if I stay out of sight, maybe I'll stay out of mind too, and it might be easier to escape.
Did you hear me? Did
What?
you even understand anything?
That woman doesn't intimidate me. If I ask to be released, she can't stop me.
どっちがいい？なんかバグってる。
No reaction when you're spoken to.
これなんかすごいことになってま
This
す。
mutism is undeniably pathological in nature. It's very disturbing.
Dr. Efimova, I demand to be released from this clinic. And trust me, I will be denouncing the curious way you've treated Kirk and your other patients.
あ、やばかったかな。
You have a very unique way of practicing medicine.
I find your defiance troubling, Miss Walker. I'm responsible for ensuring your recovery goes well. Of course, I can only strongly disapprove of a premature release.
I'm not interested in your opinion. Let me leave this instant.
Fine. Unfortunately, I cannot prevent you from leaving us. But please, please assuage my professional conscience before
いや、
you
やばいでしょ。
し
それはやばい。
ぐれさん、睡魔にしばかれたので今日跳ねます。おやすみなさい。
はい
ネブラフリフリ。
おやすみなさい、しぐれさん。ありがとう。やっぱり。
The...
It's for your own good, Miss Walker. Believe me, you must receive treatment, whether you like it or
怖っ。
not.
I can't believe Dr. Olga drugged me. That woman is completely insane.
修理した出口の鍵を手に入れる。はいはい。ってことはもう来てる？あ、来てる。えらいえらい。出ましょ
Kate Walker.
Kirk! How do you feel?
Not very well, I'm afraid.
We've got to get you out of that horrible woman's grasp. Once we get out of here, I'm going to denounce her to the authorities. Trust me.
The authorities don't care what happens to the Yukos, Kate Walker.
う。
Look at what they did to my leg.
No way I'm leaving here without knowing what's going to happen to you.
The best thing, Kate Walker, is for you to go alone. And if you really want to help me, once you are outside, go to Valsambor and try to recover my prosthesis from the craftsman. If you bring it back to me, Dr. Zamiatin will put it on, and I will be able to go back to my tribe.
Can we trust Dr. Zamiatin? I'm not so sure when I see what this clinic is like.
The man has always been a friend to the Ukols. And I'm sure he'll be able to help you leave the hospital and find the craftsman in Valsambor.
Okay. I promise to come back as soon as I can with your prosthesis, Kirk. Until then, hang in there.
Thank you, Kate Walker. And may the spirits be with you.
もうなんか何とも言えないな、これは。もうじゃあちゃっちゃと出て彼を助けてあげたい。はい、もうちゃっちゃと乗りましょう。出られるのこんなでもすんなり。ザミアティン石を探す。はい。これはわからん。食っちゃいけない。いや、開けれるんだ。この矢印は何なんでしょうか。ちょっと一旦戻る。マウスにクリックするけど、はい、わかりました。ここもこっちはいける。
If it's for a regular checkup, the doctor's offices are behind the reception area.
Excuse me.
Yes?
ザミアティン先生。
I'm looking for Dr. Zamiatine.
He's in his office. You'll find it in the small
廊
corridor
下の
back
先、
there.
左の最初のドア。ほうほう。これ何？
Pretty gloomy clinic. It could do with a bit of human warmth.
It used to be the fortress of the Dukes of Valsambor, the ancient rampart standing against invasions from the east. The inhabitants of Valsambor took refuge here and often escaped the besiegers through mysterious secret passages.
When did it become a clinic?
That was 20 years ago, thanks to Dr. Zamiatine.
I would like to leave this clinic. Would you mind telling me where the exit is, please?
Well, usually I'd have told you to go over to the other side of the courtyard to take the funicular that goes down to Valsambor. But it seems Dr. Efimova has shut off the entire clinic for security reasons.
あら。
The funicular has been
っ
stopped
てことは
until
ケー
further
ブル
orders.
カーも動かさなきゃいけないってこと？
Thank you for all that information. I'll be going now.
Maybe you should head on back to your room and wait until they say the funicular is fixed and back in service.
I'll think about it. Goodbye.
なんかこう陸の孤島にこれね、この人。
At this time of day, Dr. Zamiantine should be available.
そうですか。
Dr. Olga? Nobody. Maybe not such a bad thing.
こっち行けないの？
I've been waiting for my appointment for hours.
なるほど。
I'm here to see my husband. He's been here months and months.
Ah, hello, Miss Walker. How very delightful to see you up and about. Even if I really have to admit that I'm a bit surprised, our dear Dr. Olga painted a far darker picture of your current state of health.
苦しめられて
I don't
る
want to。say anything bad about someone you seem to appreciate, Dr. Zamiatin, but quite frankly, Dr. Efimova worries me.
Ah, and why is that?
She and her associate, Dr. Mangling, put me through a real interrogation. They're also keeping Kirk, the young Yukol, prisoner, attached to his bed. Not to mention the psychological grip she seems to have on everybody here.
Listen to me, Miss Walker. I know that waking up after a prolonged period in a coma is difficult. In such a context, anxiety attacks are very normal. But please, do not project it onto Dr. Olga. I'm not getting any younger, you know, and running this clinic is a very heavy burden. The last few years, Olga has shown she is capable of assisting me. I have every faith in her.
I'm not having an anxiety attack, Doctor. When I asked Olga to let me leave, she drugged me.
I know. Olga has informed me of the incident. According to her, you were unfortunately very aggressive and disturbed, and she had to inject a tranquilizer. Dr. Mangoling spoke to me about your violent tendencies.
But...
The subject is closed, Miss Walker.
ダメじゃん。
Please tell me about that pendant you have around your neck. I must admit I noticed it as soon as you walked in.
片身。
It's a souvenir.
Of a good memory or a bad one?
Both at once, really.
Of course, just like with all memories, right? At any rate, what's currently important for you is to avoid being too haunted.
Dr. Zamiatin, I promised Kirk I'd go to the craftsman in Valsambur and bring back his mechanical prosthesis. The poor boy has been waiting for it for ages, so I'd like to try to speed up the process. Would you tell me how to get there?
Now there's a truly noble initiative, Miss Walker. I asked my clockmaker friend Simon Steiner to manufacture the young Yukol's mechanical prosthetic leg. He's a capable craftsman and ingenious. You'll find him in his workshop, near the Valsambur port. I imagine he must almost be finished with his work by now. He makes amazing things. You'll see.
Can you authorize my release so that I can see Dr. Steiner? Unfortunately, I've been told that the clinic is in lockdown.
You will have to ask Dr. Olga, Miss Walker. She signed the current order to lock our establishment down. She's in charge of giving out the passes.
結局なかなか出られない。
This book should answer any of the questions you may have about our Yukol's friends. Farewell and bon voyage, Miss Walker.
どうすればいいかな？
Why did the Yukols ask you to heal Kirk?
On each of their migrations, the Yukol shamans and I have exchanged medical knowledge. Their trance therapy and materia medica have provided astounding results for my patients affected by psychological afflictions. In exchange, I do what I can to take care of those injured that they can't heal using their traditional medicine. Like, that poor boy who lost his leg.
How many ostrich migrations have you seen?
This is the third one. I'm lucky to have seen so many of them. It's a rare spectacle, believe me. The great herd of ostriches accompanied by the Yukols, doomed to blindly follow their animals wherever they happen to roam. And they don't care about countries, wars, and borders.
You seem to like the Yukols, Dr. Zamiatine.
They are a fascinating people, you know, and such astonishing medicine infused with shamanism. Without which, no doubt you would have never arrived in this clinic alive, Miss Walker.
全部聞いてみよう、
I
と
get
り
the
あえず。
impression that the Yukols aren't much liked around here.
Indeed. It would seem that most of the inhabitants of Valsambor are now quite hostile towards them. This wasn't the case a while back, you know. When I was young, the migration of the snow ostriches was an event widely welcomed with open arms in Valsambor.
Why the change in attitude?
Our region was actually somewhat devastated 20 years ago. Dramatic events changed the way people viewed the world. The people turned inward on themselves. They are less welcoming. And the fact that the Yukols have been stuck here, next to Lake Valsambor for several weeks, hasn't helped.
It's really necessary for me to ask Olga's permission to leave? You're the director of this clinic, after all.
Olga is my right-hand woman. I can't keep her uninvolved in current matters, Miss Walker. She is also currently your doctor. You should really talk with her about it. She isn't as evil as you seem to believe. You'll find her in her office, most probably.
ドキュメントを開く。J。はい。読めません。これ前回のあれと一緒かな？うん。あ、読めるじゃん。ほうほうほう。情報量が多い。これ前回のアレクセイの本と一緒だね。だいたい。うん。はい。やっぱり出してくれないんだね。他に観察するとこもなし。
Why not have a seat for a bit in the waiting room? It's just near the offices, right behind reception.
The funicular is out of service until further notice.
めんどくさいな。
The American is awake. You must hurry, Colonel.
How is she doing?
Miss Walker is rather restless. I had to administer a tranquilizer, but I'm afraid I won't be able to keep her here for very long, Colonel. She is very quickly going to become a problem.
Kate Walker will always represent a problem for us, and also for our cause, Dr. Olga Efimova.
I can use methods that are more... how should I put it? Medical.
No, not for the moment. That isn't a very good idea. I want her back in good condition.
この人たち何？
And what about the tribe of nomads?
Just like the past 2 years, Lake Valsambor hasn't frozen over, so the herd can't cross the ice. They're stuck here. And also, their young guide is still in our... If everything goes as planned, soon the Yukols will have no choice but to go back home. Especially as I have a plan to speed things up.
Fine.
There's also the American detective colonel. He should be arriving soon.
Let him meet with Miss Walker if that's what he wants to do. No point alarming him just yet. But when all is said and done, we're the ones who are handling the young woman's case. No American is going to come here and tell us what to do.
What? Where did she go?
何なんだろう。ケイト・ウォーカーの件。ちっちゃいな、字が。ケイト・ウォーカーの精神科報告。ちょっとちっちゃくて文字が。ザミアティンの処遇って、あの先生じゃん。これは、読みづらい。
Hello, Miss Efimova. I'm here to see you too. Kate Walker. It really is you. What a coincidence. I've been looking for you for weeks.
Mr. Canton, I presume?
Ah, I see that my reputation precedes me. Miss Efimova must have told you I was coming.
No, I just now learned of your existence, Mr. Canton. A while ago, my employer in New York informed me that he was going to stick a detective on my back.
I don't like to boast, but I'm the best detective on the East Coast. Never a problem with me. I've been asked to bring you back home safe and sound, Miss Walker. I should be in Balsambor in a few hours.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Canton. I'm sure that finding me hasn't been easy.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
I'm afraid this might upset you, but I'm not planning on going back to the United States for the moment, Mr. Canton.
To be honest, you don't really have a choice. The U.S. Justice Department is looking for you, and I even have an international arrest warrant for you, Miss Walker. Who'd have thought?
The feds are looking for me? But what's the charge? I've done nothing wrong.
Embezzlement! Apparently you took off with a contract for the sale of the Clockwork Toy Factory in Vorarlberg. And you took advantage of the seller's senility. You're even suspected of being responsible for the death of one of them, a Mr. Hans Vorarlberg, the last heir authorized to sign contracts with the company you represented. That's not negligible.
犯罪者になっちゃった。
This is completely ridiculous. And as far as I know, you aren't authorized to represent the Justice Department in this country. You're just a detective. So you'll have to put up with it, Mr. Canton. I'm not going back to New York with you. So leave me alone.
Wait, Miss Walker. Please be reasonable.
Goodbye, Mr. Canton.
なんちゅうか、犯罪者になってしまった。 おお、こっちこっちこっち。この辺は何も触れない。これはお薬入ってるやつか。じゃあこれか。これはなんだ。お？なんかいろいろ。ちょっと待ってよ。なんか、こっちを見た方がいいか。あ、またなんかすっごいめんどくさい。そう。ちょっと待って。動かないな、これじゃあ。これを外さなきゃいけないのか。ほうほう。あ、動いた動いた。これは、どういう。あ、ちょっと待って。これか。この形かな。ちょっと写真撮ろう。バック。で、あ、そうか。ここを動かすんだった。これは、違うな、ないな。これかな。よくわからん。こう？違うか。こういうこと？違うな。おう、びっくりした。あ、これか。写真に撮らねば。よし。どうやら合ってたらしい。そしたら、ここだね。まず、じゃあ、こっから行こう。ここが、青かな。ね、ここが、緑。で、赤。あれ動かない。あ、動いた。びっくりした。赤。で、ここも赤。これが、いたー。隠し扉か。おっとちょちょちょ、入って入って。オルガ石を探す。この辺は。
Charming.
この辺はもういじれない。じゃあ先行こうか。
Hurry up.
Yes, Dr. Eltimova. I'm doing whatever I can. Get this damn tap open in the end, you'll see. That's it.
Well, that should convince the Yukol scum to strike camp and go back where she came from. Come on, Helmet. Let's not hang about here.
Yes, of course, Dr. Efimova.
何出してんのこれ。オイル？じゃあこっちはこれいじれない。あ、なんかある。空の燃料缶 OK。 もうあとはいじれない。うさんくさいことしてるなあ。この辺もいじれないかな。こっちはなんだろう。なんで骨がこんなたくさんあるんだ。あ、これだ。無理。無理。じゃいけない。何もない。あ、なんかある。そうよね。そうよ、当たり前。これは他に何もないか。何をすればいいのか。あ、
Hydrochloric acid.
塩酸。
Hydrochloric acid.
これでしょう。満杯の燃料缶。ここは回らないし動かせない。別に登るわけでもない。これなんとかしなきゃいけないのかな。でも動かせなかったよね。
This thing is stuck.
じゃあこれか。もうすごいオイルがどんどん。じゃあ。
That's not right.
これは一緒か。じゃあ使う。なんかこう全体的にジメジメしてるな。 おう。ユーコル族に協力する。誰か来た。
Miss Catwalk, help please.
ちょっと待って。なんか
Engenemuk. Tuk. Bikolet. Miss Catwalk. Senvenu tuk. Minimir Buruth.
どうかしたの？
Oh my god, what happened to that poor ostrich?
Ostriches won't drink very bad water, Tuk. When ostrich is thirsty, and ostrich is not smart, Miss Catwalk. She lako, Tuk. Head hard like hard rock.
Try to hold them back as long as possible. There must be a way to filter the river water.
Unganemuk. But Miss Catwalk, go quickly.
Miss Kate Walker.
Hello, ma'am.
You remember me, Miss Kate Walker. Me, ayahuasca. Great Yukul shaman. Me go there and find you somewhere there in the world of the spirits.
So you're the one I owe my life to, Madame Ayahuasca. It's you who cared for me before taking me to the doctors in the Valsenborg clinic. I don't know how I can ever thank you.
Tuk girl. Miss Kate Walker go clean river water right up there. Since she traveled long time in magic world, spirits now her friends. They will show her the right path.
Very well. If you say that the spirits are going to give me a hand, I'll try to do that.
結局なんかこの人がなんかいろいろしなきゃならないってことか。いやちょっとあっち道行く前にいろいろ見ていこう。話しかけることができる。
Help please, Miss Catwalk.
もうここは入れないのか。ってことはやっぱあっち行かなきゃいけないっぽいな。要はなんかさっき病院であの人たちがオイルを流して、多分オイルだと思うけど、オイルを流してたから水が汚くなってるってことだよね。
Ladies and gentlemen of the spirit world, if you want to show me the way, now's the time.
お。
Just had to ask, I guess.
ダムを使って水を分離する方法。お、あった。ここは登れるわけでもない。とりあえず、ダム。やっぱ登るんだ。あれ違うの？あ、これ。ちょっと待って。これですか？ ちょっとまたじゃあしゃめる。よっしょ。バック。これ回らない。難しい。あれ？これじゃダメなのかな。これ回したらどうだ。あれ？これを回すと上が。これはやっちゃいけない。ってことだろうか。ちょっと待ってよ。これはなんだ。これ全部。あ。わからんな。水が黒くなってしまった。これはおっと。あ、ダメ。これはやばい。こうして。で、上も閉じ。いや、違うか。そしたらこれじゃダメこれじゃダメわからんな。うん。あ、ちょっと待って。いまいちよくわからん。ちょっと。あれ？ れマウスポインターが、マウスが行方不明だ。あれマウスが行方不明だ。あったあった。だからどうすればいいんだ。写真ちょっと待って、一旦ちょっと全部閉じて。これをなんとかしたいよね。これをやった場合はよし、いや違うな。違うか。いまいちわからん。あ、微調整できるのかな。もうわけわからん。こうしたらどうなる。いや、これをすると青いとこに針が行けばいいのだろうか。やっぱりわかんない。かなり下なんかすごい黒いのが出てるよね。これはわからん。どう水を分離すればいいかさっぱりわからんな。これの意味がわかんない。 でも真ん中2つだと思うんだけどな、開けるのは。でもこれちょっと分からんな。ダメ？なんかこうよくわかんないな。上は閉じてるからいいと思うんだけどな。上も閉じて下も閉じて。あ、上と下を開けたらいけないってことじゃないのこれ。わからん。とりあえず戻ってみよう。ここにでも多分何もムービーとかも入らないからダメなんだろうな。なんか汚れてる気がする。わかんない。
Miss Catwalk? Pew pew pika-laka-laka.
どうしようか。
Ostriches soon not controllable. Miss Catwalk must quickly clean river.
はあ。そうね、そうなんだけど、分かってんだけど。さあ、どうしよう。やっぱさっきのところ。
The Yukals are going to be overwhelmed here soon. I have to help them quickly.
やっぱ行かなきゃいけないね。ちょっとよくわかんない。
This gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam.
どう分離するのこれ。よし。あれ？どう分離していけばいいんだ？もうさっぱりわかりません。これどうすればあれ回らない。黒いよね、どう見ても。流れを変えなきゃいけないのかな。 でもどうやってもここ出てきてるから、水車どうにかしなきゃいけないのかな。これ多分これがヒントなんだろうけど、これがヒントなんだろうけどわからない。これ多分危険ってことでしょ、ダメってことでしょ。これなあ、やったらめっちゃくちゃ出るからな。さあ、わかんないな。違う。うん、わからん。こうしたら上が出ない。でも下どう見ても汚れてるよな。これじゃダメなの？ここ開けたらさ、色がおかしいんだよね。そんなことないか。やっぱおかしい気がする。ダメだ、さっぱりわからん。上と下は多分これ汚れだよね。これゴミとかだもんな。 ちょっと待って、もう一回ちょっと全部閉めて。閉めると上から来るでしょ。これをやると、あ、誰この人この人誰？今誰間違ってんの今の誰？えーっとあ、出てこない。ない方がいいか。ダメだな、さっぱりわからん。あ、来た。真ん中やった。ようやくなんか動いた。よかった。よし、じゃあ戻ろう。よくわかんないけど、とりあえず正解にたどり着いた。さっきの男の人何だったんだ？ AI が勝手に来ただけかな。シャーマンどこ？
Thank you, Miss Catwalk.
Bayirtla, Miss Catwalk.
はあ。
Thanks you and spirits. Ostriches saved.
Be careful all the same, Mr. Barut. The dam filtering the water may not hold very long.
Sa,
失礼。
Yukos leave here fast to make sure Ostrich is safe. But not possible without Kirk. Him, our guide.
I just came from the clinic. Kirk and I shared a room.
Sa, how going, Kirk?
何がいいんだろ
う。Tuk?
He's fine. Don't worry, Mr. Barut.
Tuk. So why him not come back with you?
It's taking a while to finish his artificial leg. It would seem.
No, Kirk. Yukos cannot leave here. So ostriches won't continue journey without Yukos. Can't keep ostriches here very long. Ostriches cross Lake Valsambor alone. And then eaten by lake spirits. Tuk.
The ostriches crossing the lake, so that has to be a part of the migration?
Tuk Tuk. Baranur, on other side of lake, is path of sacred plains. Ostriches lay eggs in hot sand on sacred plains. but lake, not any more frozen. So, not be able cross.
Listen, Mr. Barut, do your best to calm your ostriches while I go to Valsumbur. I promised Kirk to go get his prosthesis and bring it back to him.
Bartla Tuk. Miss Ketwalk, you friend of Yukol's.
I'm going to speak with the shaman now.
Ayahuasca will be very happy. See Miss Ketwalk. She go with you and around you a lot in world of spirits, so they free you. You not die because of her.
ほいほい。中入るのかな。どうしようかな。もう2時間経ってるし、お時間もお時間ということなので、今日はじゃあこの辺で終わりたいと思います。見に来てくれた人、コメントくれた人、ありがとうございます。じゃあこの辺で終わりにしたいと思います。お疲れ様でした。おやすみなさい。バイバイ。